The new Supergirl movie was made for the Smallville diehards. Here's why. Superman is my favorite fictional character, and I loved James Gunn's film last year, so I was highly anticipating Clark's super cousin getting herself a solo film for the first time in 40 years. I know for a fact that what I'm about to say is gonna be misconstrued and taken as a negative, but my intentions are purely positive. As someone who loves the series Smallville and Tom Welling's interpretation of Clark Kent, I couldn't help but reminisce and feel like the DNA of Smallville is coursing through this film's veins. On the surface level, comparing a big-budget 2026 film to a CW show from the early 2000s doesn't sound like a ringing endorsement, but the heart behind that reasoning is fundamental because there are character designs, VFX shots, and set lighting that feels like it's pulled straight from an episode. And while I would have hoped that Krem wouldn't have fallen victim to Smallville's villain of the week vibe, the film luckily balances it out with Jason Momoa's unhinged take on Lobo that absolutely could have featured in an unreleased season 11. Almost every alien costume in the film is practical. They shot on real built sets and locations, and if you loved how nerdy Smallville got with different colors of kryptonite, Kara doesn't have a red arrow like Clark did, but the film does find a really fun way to play with colors that made me geek out in the theater almost like a plot twist. The film has the emotional heart of your favorite Smallville memories, but it's also burdened with some of the show's weaker plot structure. That didn't stop me from having a great time with these characters, and all things considered, the future is bright for the DCU if they continue to allow these stories to be their own. Now, the fanboy me wants to give the film a 5 out of 5, but in order to hold some semblance of being unbiased, I think I'll have to drop it a notch for now and give Supergirl a 4 out of 5. I'm going to be seeing the movie a few more times in IMAX over the next few weeks, so who knows, maybe after a few rewatches, I'll gain the confidence to boost it back up to a 5 and defend the film like I've done so with Man of Steel for the past 13 years. Until then, thanks for watching.